Good morning, I'm Adam from Board at Home and welcome to All Aboard and a brand new week. So before we kick off with this week, we just want to say thank you to everyone who came along over our launch weekend for Lorcana's third set into the Inklands. It was great to see so many people on Friday night exploring the cards for the very first time in our sealed event, and then on Sunday all those cards coming back, this time in their very own decks. The locations look really cool. I got to put together Dewey, Huey and Louie and get them to do their thing, which was really cool. That was my personal highlight of the weekend, and we got to see a lot of cool combinations of new cards and existing cards on the tables as well. If you would like to join us for Lorcana, we run a tournament every Thursday evening and follow that up with our casual day every Sunday. Our casual day is really a place for people to get together, try out decks, play games. There's no real formal structure to that. Occasionally we'll run a booster draft, or we might run a bigger event to celebrate a particular launch, or like a winner box, for example. But if that sounds like your kind of thing, come on down, have a chat, and we can let you know all about it. So on to this week, and again it is more Lorcana as we kick off with our product highlights on our game of the week, and aptly it would have to be the recent launch of Into the Inklands. So we have a lot of products still available in the shop. For example, we do have our starter decks. These are fully constructed 60 card decks that you can play straight out of the box. These are really good constructed decks as well. You may add a few bits here and there to tweak it, but it really does give you a good push into the game itself. And then they also have supplementary products such as the booster packs, the gift sets, which gives you a couple of these awesome oversized cards, some counters, boosters. You get a trove as well, which gives you a storage box, 8 boosters, some dice, a counter, and some dividers as well. So very useful. Certainly an upgrade on their previous troves. And things like playmats, sleeves, deck boxes if you needed anything like that to protect or enhance your game. So that is Into the Inklands, this week's game of the week. We're also just going to go over a few other bits in our product highlight. Next up, in the TCG realm, we have Star Wars Unlimited. We have this 2-player starter set here for you to play in the shop over the coming weeks before the official launch of the game itself. It's a really good game. I've played it a couple of times now myself. Very intuitive, really good sort of back and forth between the players, very interactive. So come on down if you like the look of it. It's obviously a very strong IP attached to the game, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to the official launch of that one. Just come down and ask, give us a message, call us. Be happy to sit down, give you sort of a quick demo of the game. Next, we have got some games from our friends over at Cosmos and Devere Games. We have got Castle Party and Carry Carry. These are clearance games, so they're actually a lot cheaper than they would be normally. First up is Castle Party. It's sort of like a Halloween themed flip and write. So you've got a variety of different guests that you're trying to fit into your party, and then a bit like Tetris or Polyominoes, you've got these different shapes and you have to fit them within your boards, trying to cover as much of the area as possible. All the sheets are reusable, they're dry wipe, you've got the dry erase pens as well, so endless gameplay in this Halloween themed flip and write, and it's down from about £15 to £9 there. Then we have got Carry Carry. This is a tile laying game and sort of bit of a resource management game where you place a tile on the board, and then depending what tiles you place it next to will then determine what actions you get to trigger. So depending on how strategic you are and which tiles you pick, you could certainly trigger quite a lot of tiles around you and be able to put yourself in a very good position. It kind of brings to mind a sort of Catan style gameplay, but a bit more streamlined. The randomness of the tiles as well is mitigated by exactly what you do with the tiles. And I just really like that the tile placement changes based on where you're going to place your tile, what features, what terrain features are next to it. Really good game. Could thoroughly recommend this. Again, this would normally be sort of like £30, and we've got it through clearance at £9.95. These are the only copies that we've got. We've got about 4 of these and about 10 of these, and then they are gone. So if you like the look of it, or you want to come down and try them, we do have copies in the library. So please do come down, give them a go, ask questions. These are solid family games, and yeah, so if you're looking for something new and maybe on a bit of a budget, consider these. Finally, in our product highlight, we have got some games from Oink Games and Hachette. So first up, the Oink Games. We've got here Rafter 5 and Dro Polter. Now these, if you've played any of the Oink games before, you'll know that they're kind of big game, small box kind of mentality. So don't let the size of the box deceive you. There is a lot of game inside these boxes. So first up, Rafter 5. It's a dexterity game where you are trying to build out this raft with different planks, and over time it sort of becomes a bit of a balancing act as you move the rafters around and place down treasure chests. If you knock any of them over into the sea, like basically the table area around you, you then have to pick all of those up. Any of your colour go back to your supply. Any of an opponent's colour go into your penalty area. First 1 to 5 penalties loses the game and ends the game there. Really, really good fun. It gets really intense. We got so far in our first game, and I had 1 treasure chest left to place, and it all came crashing down for me. I immediately lost the game. Those are the breaks, but it was so much fun, very intense, and we could not wait to play that again. Next is Dro Polter, a cute little game where you are sort of have a balance between dexterity and muscle memory. So each round they will reveal a card. You'll have 5 items in your hands, and only using that hand you have to manipulate and only drop the item or items that are on the card itself. Another kind of like dexterity based game there, bit of muscle memory as well. Really good fun, great for the kids as well. Then lastly, from Hachette and Gigamig, we have got Catamino Tower. This game is a sort of relaunch of a previous game where you had these polyomino pieces, you had a flat board, you tried to fit them in. This one, they take that and add a verticality to it. So you've now got this cylindrical tower that you're trying to add these pieces to. There's 40 challenges in the box, ranging from completing over 2 levels, 3 levels, 4 levels, and all 5 levels. And there's about 40,000, I think, 44,138 solutions to be precise. So across all 5 levels, there's 44,000 ways to do those all combined. The game gives you about 40 or 50, so less than a percent, like 0.1% of the solutions they give to you as challenges in the box. So there are plenty of ways for you to figure out how to put these together. It works great as a cooperative game. My wife and I sat down and played this, worked it out together, but it also does work really well as a solo player game. Maybe you just want to crack that last challenge, or you want to really ramp it up and try something really hard. So much fun. Certainly recommend it for anyone who enjoys sort of a good head scratcher, a bit of a brain teaser, any kind of puzzle really. This will be one for you. We do have a copy of this in our library as well, actually up here in our demo area. So if you would like to come down and give it a go, maybe try out some of the challenges, just ask, we can get that out for you. And that's a look at our product highlights. So on to the rest of the week. Our big event this week really is our pre-release for Star Wars Unlimited. That is this Friday, the 1st of March at 7 PM. We're getting all of our stuff this week. It should be arriving tomorrow. So when we do, we can show you off exactly what's in the kit and how the event will be run. But we'll be kicking it off at 7 p.m. It's £30 per person. You will be getting 6 booster packs and at least 3 packs for playing afterwards as well. So you get 9 packs for £30. A great way to kickstart your collection for Star Wars Unlimited. We still have spaces for it, so if you would like to come down and give that a go, do let us know and we'll make sure that you are on the booking. So that about wraps it up for this section. Looking forward over the coming months, we do have the official launch of Star Wars Unlimited on the 8th of March, with our weekly events starting on the 9th of March. That'll be every Saturday at 12 p.m. Now we will be monitoring this, so if we get a lot of interest in this and a lot of regular attendance and we need to make space for tables, then we will look at moving that time, maybe adjusting it slightly to allow more people to attend. But of course, like anything, like Lorcana, like our board games club, like our RPG clubs, this really does depend on player participation. So if you are interested in playing a game, you would like to take part in the organised play that they have for it, then we do recommend please come up, support the game, and really make it something special. We can't do anything without you guys, and the game will fall flat without the participation of others. So do come on down, give it a go. As I said, if you are unsure about the game and you'd like to try it, but you can't make the pre-release, we do have the starter decks here, so you can come along and play for free, try it out, and see if you enjoy the game. If you do, come back, grab your boosters, grab your starter decks, and join in the Star Wars action. Then later in March, on the 17th of March, we have got the return of Blood on the Clock Tower to the shop. We are nearly fully booked for this. We've got a couple of spaces left. So if you are thinking about attending, please do get in touch. We would hate for you to turn up and there not be any space for you. So please do make sure that you get in touch with us to let us know that you would like to book those remaining spaces. We're just looking forward to a really good event here. Absolutely love Blood on the Clock Tower, so it's really good to see so many people coming back to join us for this one. Based on this, we will be looking for it to be a regular monthly event as well, so do keep your eyes peeled on our social media for future events. So that wraps it up for this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If there are any questions at all, then please do get in touch with us. We'll be happy to answer any questions that you do have. Conversely, if there's anything in store, either events-wise or stock-wise, again, do let us know. We're always happy to answer those questions. Thank you again for watching, guys, and as always, we'll see you in the boardroom.